I'm here together with Guilhem Foutetillou from Linkfluence. Please, can you introduce Linkfluence to us? What are you doing? What is Linkfluence about?
Linkfluence is a social media intelligence research institute. It means that we developed since 6 years now monitoring technologies to be able to harvest and to grab data online, blog posts, media articles, commentaries, and Twitter tweets, and everything, all the traces people put online. And we are harvesting all this data, analyzing it with text mining, and on the other side what we call graph mining. It's how we study how all these contents are interconnected with hyperlinks to be able to measure influence and how the information spread. And we have after that researchers, traditional researchers who are coming from quantitative analysis and qualitative analysis that mix their talents to be able to really translate all this data into insights, real insights for marketing and for communication strategy, digital communication strategy. So at the end, at Linkfluence, we are working with big brands that really not only need a tool, because most of the time, you know, there is all these complicated tools that are black box, and you don't really masterize what is inside and what is not, what is relevant and what is not, all the artifacts of the tool. And there is today more and more companies who really want to just have the real insights and not lose time trying to make the difference between what is relevant in the tool and what is not. So we are providing the full service. It's a mix, it's an hybridation between people and technology.
So in the field of the social media management suite market, I would say, so I would position your Linkfluence offering as a service model on the monitoring side, is that right? And if it is right, where do you see your uniqueness for the market?
It's true that today most of the people we're talking with call us because they are searching for monitoring tools, monitoring tool. But the real difference today is that, of course, it's a service because there is people and we are giving advices to our clients, and we are really helping our clients to build their strategy, online strategy and product strategy, because we can lead innovation process with them. But the real difference really is that what we call social media intelligence for us is the next step of social media monitoring. You know, so we are talking with people that are used to work with Radiant 6 or companies like that. But what we are providing them is something different, because it's the next step. Because there is a supplement of intelligence and of service and of analysis, human analysis, that is really totally mixed with the technology approach. So it's a new market that is maybe an evolution of the existing market. And one of the evolution is that for the monitoring market, most of the clients are on the communication side of the companies. And today, because we are really trying to integrate all the components of research, market research, in our approaches, we work more and more with consumer insights department, market research departments, because they start to see exactly where can be the value after just the data of all the insights we can create.
So it's, if we compare to this monitoring technology approaches, it's the data out of those systems that you're also extracting, and then you put your human interpretations on top. Is that right?
Yeah, but not only in a digital communication approach. It's not strategic planning. It's really an approach who can be oriented to the corporate issues of the enterprise, to the market research issues, to the innovation process, product marketing. So we are really trying to address all the different fields in a big organization, all the different departments, and trying to extract the maximum of value of all these conversations. Because conversations are not only about maximizing its campaign, online campaign, or just trying to have a view on on its reputation and trying to see who are the potential image crisis, reputation crisis, and doing crisis management.
So, how much can the client customize this approach? Because, well, if we put a human interpretation already on top, it's already a head-based service. So, and this is at the end maybe not scalable for too many companies, too many industries. So the question is, if I come to you and and you got already a lot of other customers, how can you provide me this this deep insight in those different markets, in those different content topics? What is what is again the uniqueness of your service? Is there a different approach that you are that you have a more qualitative that you can provide more qualitative results than others? Because I could also use Radiant 6 and I could build up my own competences in interpreting the data, and I've got also some insights. So where's the difference?
So the real uniqueness of Linkfluence is in the two sides. There is one uniqueness in the technology and one uniqueness in the human approach. For the human approach, I talked about it, it's really this market research approach. But for the technology, we are coming from the mapping of communities online. So what the first thing we started to do at Linkfluence is that we are able to produce maps of the internet that will help us to do a segmentation of this space and understand what are the different communities online and how each of these community is talking about an issue, and that helps our client to understand that online, I mean, the web is not a unique media, There is different population. It's not exactly the same population you try to reach in your market, but these populations have their own habits and attitude and try and share between them, and will have a different ID of your company. So this idea of the segmentation and how we can hierarchize the conversation. The second idea is that we can, once we have segmented this space, social space, what we are doing is that we are measuring the different level of influence, and we are trying really to make a difference between the 99% of all the conversations that nobody listens to, from the 1% of the conversations that have a real influence. So, and that's why we are named Linkfluence, because the real value of Linkfluence is to measure the influence of each social space. It can be a blog, media, commentary, a comment, in each community, and not just the PageRank, or all the other influence metrics that are just not localized. What we are saying is that being influent in the cooking community is not the same thing that being influent in the sport community or in the politics community.
So you're not identifying just the relevant content, but the relevant tribe that is talking about the content.
Exactly. It's really this tribe approach, community approach, that help us to better understand how information spread, how people, how this media, the web is structured, and how the information spread.